Hey friends, welcome to my channel. I'm here with a Netflix review of Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, starring Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman. It was produced by Denzel Washington, among others. Um, an excellent cast. There really was not a weak spot in the cast and the production. This was an August Wilson play, so this is the second pairing of Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. Um, Denzel Washington is behind the camera this time. Viola Davis is the star of the movie, followed very closely by Chadwick Boseman. This, uh, I don't want to understate it and I don't want to overstate it, but this is very possibly the best performance of Viola Davis's career. I haven't watched other reviews of the movie. I never do before I come on here and share my thoughts with you guys. But I posted on Facebook that, while I was watching this, that Viola Davis is a clairvoyant actress. She's able to embody, an alternative lifestyle and this character so fully and, excuse me, guys, so deeply that it really is transformative. She's always reaching, somewhere deeper than most of us can reach, and her range is really spectacular. Even with, the Chadwick Boseman news and this probably maybe being one of his best performances, that the Oscars are going to rain down on this movie. So Ma Rainey is basically on the Chitlin circuit, and she's about to record some hit albums, and there's a human story that's being taught in just some very simple scenes of setting up the recording sessions, recording, and what happens afterwards. From the witty banter that went on, some of the prophetic things that they talked about in the band practice room before, Ma Rainey's set. Everything that it took to get through that session with the Coca-Cola, with her nephew, with the pay, with the recording. I mean, I was on pins and needles the whole time. And Chadwick Boseman, let's talk Chadwick Boseman. This role, and people said this for a long time, but this role takes on such a different dimension, considering what he was going through personally. It was so hard for me to watch his misery, It was so hard to watch that frustration. It's acting and it was life, and it was really challenging, I'll say, but it wow, him trying to open that door, and it being a dead end. So many things caught me off guard. So many small things made me emotional at odd times in this, especially around Chadwick Boseman's performance. His monologues, and what you can physically see his transformation. At the beginning of the movie, I was nervous that I would not be able to buy him as the character that he was, because of his Oscar level acting in the last days of his life. Even with a body that was, and I apologize if anyone is sensitive to this kind of conversation, even with a body that was, becoming emaciated, I lost all of that in the character at some point. And that is just a testament to who he was, He may or may not have known that this was his final performance, and he honestly didn't leave much on the table. Conversations directly with God, anger, this was a really, really transformational performance. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is something I'll probably watch several times, just because the way that it went by, the pacing, it was like three big scenes, but it went by so quickly. So he made me emotional. Where his character started in the show, in the movie, what he represents in terms of those small things, the small aggressions, the shoes, the inadequacy, his story, the rage that he walks around with right under the surface, right under that smile. I just thought it was incredible. Now, I say all that to say, even with all of that, the wonderful performance by Chadwick Boseman, even with his life, situation, Viola Davis, this performance was chilling. I mean, it was absolutely stunning. There was no daylight between her and Ma Rainey. When she turned her head, or inclined, or you thought she was about to feel something, you got anxiety when she is in the room and she says, "Boy, it's then got quiet around here," and Chadwick Boseman is with her girlfriend. My blood ran cold, because I said, it's about to go down. I feared, somebody with that kind of attitude, didn't have a lot of power in this world, recognized who she was. Just an awesome character. I can't speak highly enough about it. This is probably the best, if not one of the best of the year, just in terms of performances. There weren't a lot of scenes here, but there was a lot of emotion. There was a lot of range. And just like with Fences, I'm just blown away by, what they're able to accomplish in just a small set, a few key characters, and enormous talent. Who were your favorites? Who were your standouts in this movie? This is going to be one I'm sure, like I said, I'll watch, several times for the performances. This was probably, this and Fences for me, and, her scenes in Doubt. This is probably top of the pops. I believe she will, unless there's a huge shakeup, I believe she will win the Oscar for this role. Chadwick Boseman will probably win an Oscar as well. What do you guys think? Share your thoughts below. And as always, please like, comment, and please consider subscribing to my channel for more movie-related content. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.